Are you gay or straight?
I'm straight, man.
Do you think other people would think that?
Of course, yeah.
Do you think this guy is gay or straight?
I think that nigga gay.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. That's just the vibe he gets off.
Are you gay or straight?
I'm not gay. I'm straight.
Do you think other people would think that?
Yeah, they think I'm straight, yeah.
Do you think this guy is gay or straight?
I get like probably DL.
Oh, for real? What makes you say that?
I don't know, like he don't give off gay.
Are you gay or straight?
I'm straight.
Do you think other people would think that?
Yeah, that nigga low-key look gay. I can tell.
What makes you say that?
Just the way he look.
Are you gay or straight?
No, I'm straight.
Are you?
Man, see, this is what happens when you play silly games. You win silly prizes. But this is what I'm gonna say. Even though this is a silly social experiment, it kind of speaks to a lot of what goes on every single day in our world. So you have these guys getting on camera saying, "Oh, I'm straight." And he's like, "Oh, you think people will think that?" So he takes a picture and goes and shows someone. And they're looking at this picture and they're assessing it and saying, "This is what I think about this person." Knowing nothing about them, no context, no questions, just making a judgment. And that is where most of us, if not all of us, I probably should say all of us, at one point in time or another, that's where we go wrong. We try to assess a situation, whether it's for a purpose or not. We try to assess a situation within our own understanding, from our own worldview, from our own perspectives and experiences, and then come to a conclusion. Don't know whether we're right or wrong, but we just do it. We don't want other people to do it to us, but we do it to them. Every single one of those guys said they're straight. When he showed the picture to the next person, they all said, "Oh, that person looks gay." And that's why it's so important, man, for us to just really look deep into our own hearts and ask ourselves, why are we making conclusions about people? Like, what's the purpose? What's the point? Would I want someone making certain conclusions, especially pointless conclusions, on me? Would you want someone making pointless conclusions on you? Of course, these guys are probably just, this is like a thing now. Street content, to where you're out and about at night and you're just getting content, and they're probably just participating, thinking like, "Oh, okay," in confidence. "Oh, I'm straight," and I know everybody think I'm straight because they're straight. Well, from what I know. But my point is you think people are going to look at you from the lens of what you know you are, and from what the people who know you are. Well, that's probably a tongue tie right there, a tongue twister. But at the end of the day, someone who's just seeing you in a still shot, being asked a specific, pointless, purposeless question like, "Do you think this person is gay or straight?" and they having to get that answer right away, you'd be surprised. Even the one guy said, he even said, I think it was the second guy, he said, "Well, he probably on the DL, which means down low, means he's not openly gay, but he's probably gay behind the closet." That's what DL means. So he's articulating that, but then he goes on to say, well, he doesn't necessarily present as gay. You see how foolish the game gets? But that's how we all end up looking when we're making assessments of people that we have no reason for, but we're just doing it because our human mind wants to know everything. We want to be nosy. We want to try to figure things out. That's none of our business. And what we end up doing, judging people, making conclusions on them that are just unhealthy and wrong altogether. And especially in a society that's hyper masculine in many ways. And even though there are some people with frameworks that try to make masculinity more passive, but we also have, there's always two extremes. There's this hyper masculine side too that thinks like doing anything that a woman may also enjoy is gay. Like I saw a recent post of women saying that men who eat seafood boils are gay. It's like, what's the obsession with discrediting masculinity by calling everything that they do gay? What's the obsession with asking random people, do you think this person is straight or gay? What's entertaining about that? I think it tells us more about our culture, more about our need for Jesus. Come on, let's just get to it. There's a brokenness in all of us that we desire to be in people's business that we have no business being in. We desire to know things that we shouldn't know. You know, unless somebody wants us to know, then we can know. But it's just consuming us to think that we need to know things about people. We need to assume things about people. We need to judge them because of maybe of just them being present. Because that's exactly what this experiment is. That's exactly what it is. And I found myself doing this before, not on this game of being straight or gay, but just trying to figure like, oh, who is that young lady? Let me see how, like, trying to assess who she is based off maybe what she's wearing, how she's walking, what she looks like, how she talks, you know, trying to figure out. If you want to know who a person is, just go have a conversation, you know. But if it's for pointless reasons, why don't you just do the mental work and the inward work to say, I don't need to know. Whoever they are is who they are. My responsibility is to love people the way Christ loved me, to treat people right, you know, to not go out and get vengeance on people, to respect people, to, you know, to treat our fellow human brothers and sisters the way I want to be treated. Like, that's really what it comes down to. Trying to figure people out is just, I don't want to call it like just being a busybody or being idle, or just interested in just not having a healthy view of people, because I know people like that who just look at you and just like, ew, like for what? No reason at all. It's probably some envy and jealousy even involved in this stuff, a whole lot of stuff. I can't, diagnose all of it. My point is, the social experiment shows us so much more about our human condition and our need for Jesus and our need to be more like Christ, who, when he was on this earth, knowing all things, knowing who a person was at heart from jump, yet took time to get to know them, whether they were following him or not. He got to know them so that he could properly, assess them, assist their souls or their sickness or their problem, like whatever it is, because he wanted to help them. We're not assessing people to help them. We're just out here just being reckless and tearing each other down for no reason at all. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the game. Do you think that these are the kind of games that actually are harmless? Or do you think these kind of games actually show us more about our brokenness? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.
Stand on it, be strong.